Hey babes, it's Andrea, Retro Hip Mama, and journaling, planning. I swore I wasn't gonna get into the planning thing, which I'm trying not to, but I had a Heidi Swapp planner journal, and I took all the guts out except for the tabs. The pages, the inside pages just weren't what I was looking for. I didn't necessarily want to track and have a calendar type of thing. I really am just focusing on what's called bullet journaling. So I'm using a planner and I'm setting up a planner a really super basic way, but I am mostly using this as a bullet journal. So I have taken what comes in the Heidi Swapp planner, and it's this perpetual calendar. It's just a numbered 1 through 30 for September. I just paper clipped it to the month tab, and then inside I paper clipped a cardboard piece that I punched holes into, which will essentially be my dashboard, but it is going to move to each month, so that because I don't really like the style necessarily of this whole thing or these, so I'm trying to just cover them up basically. And so I just have my notes, so I can pull off a little post-it. I've got a couple of flags I found a year or two ago in the Target dollar bins, and then I just paper clipped a cute little Maggie Holmes piece. I just chopped off the top so that it would fit. And then the main focus is the bullet journal, which is a week kind of snapshot at planning, keeping track of healthy habits, making sure I'm prepping food, and I have my list of tasks broken into 3 sections. So home and family, blog and brand, and my design team. So some of them will have due dates, some of them are just checked off. I have my own checklist system that I've used for a long time, so if it's important, I'll put the little asterisk next to it. If I've completed it, I'll check it through. If it becomes irrelevant, then I'll just put a line through it. If I'm moving it to the following week, I will just put an arrow through it, so that way I know to move it to the next week. So I'm basically setting up a blank template. So then each week, each Sunday, I'll go through with my colored pen and just write in the week number, the dates that are going to be falling within that week, a little doodle about the weather, and I'd like to always put one quote. So here on this week, my quote is, I want to inspire people. So I just want to kind of have a little something as my goal, or kind of something to inspire myself for what my week's gonna look like. So just thought I would give you a little sneak peek into my bullet journal. And yes, I am using a planner, but what I found was that I've done both the planner, keeping it in the planner, and just using a grid composition notebook. The grid composition notebook, let me actually show you that, is a really good size. I love the composition size, and I like that it's sturdy and it has a lot more space, but I don't have a place for a pen, I don't have a place for my ruler, so it became a bit inconvenient. So I think what I'll do, because what I did to get these grid pages this size is I just trimmed them from an old grid spiral bound notebook that I had. So I think what I'll do, since I bought 2 of these and I like the brighter white color than the kind of dingier color that these older ones came from, is that I would like to probably just tear these out and then trim them to size. And then that way I can have a bit more flexibility with what I keep. And I don't plan on doing a lot of decorating. I plan on putting some notes here about specific dates, like, a birthday or 2 that fall within the month, maybe some other important things for the month. And then I will probably just make a few of these at a time. I've also used a cute piece of patterned card from the one of Maggie Holmes' collections, and I've punched it with my tab punch, and I glued two back to back. And I'm going to use this for special projects and special goals, so that way I can kind of find them a little bit easier. And then I will just keep this behind the week that I'm working on. So I have some bloggy branding goals that I'm gonna brainstorm about, and I'll just keep that. It'll probably end up sitting right behind the current week. So anyway, you guys, I hope that this has maybe inspired you to maybe you've been thinking about the planning planner, kind of getting into that kind of stuff. Maybe you feel like it's a bit overwhelming. I know for me, sometimes I see people's planners and I go, oh my gosh, all I see is decoration. I don't even see a list. So it kind of makes me a little anxious to even do this. But I figure if I just do the basics and I just include the things that would help me, keep my week going and keep me on task, then maybe it's something that will work for me. And that's what's great about the bullet journal, is that it can be customized to whatever's important to you. So for me, I'm also going to keep track of my workouts, whether I've done cardio, whether I've eaten well, and then an overall feeling for the day. So this will, some people aren't concerned about that. Some people would rather track, how much water they drink, which is fine. That's what's great about the bullet journal, is that you can make it however you want. And I will be linking all the products in the description and in my blog post. But if you have questions, please comment and let me know. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Give me a little thumbs up, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys. All the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing each song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet, tweet, rock, rock, rockin' Robin.